Special interests in Florida, and we won. I look forward to talking tonight about how we can fix a broken Washington, D.C.
Good evening. My story, from Secretary to CEO, is only possible in this nation and proves that every one of us has potential. We have come to a pivotal point in our nation's history where this nation's possibilities and potential are being crushed by a government grown so big, so powerful, so inept, so corrupt, and a political class that refuses to do anything about it. I am prepared to lead the resurgence of this great nation.
Lift Americans, unify, give hope, grow America, and restore it is to that great, shining city on a hill. President, because leadership is not about me, it's about our country. And what we talk about tonight is not about us, it's about the people in the audience tonight. Because in 7 short years, this president has stripped away their trust. He's stolen that from us, and when I'm president, I'm going to take it back.
And to answer my question, would you feel comfortable with Donald Trump's finger on the nuclear codes? It's an issue that one of your fellow candidates has raised.
That's not for me to answer, it is for the voters of this country to answer, and I have a lot of faith in the common sense and good judgment of the voters.
First of all, Rand Paul shouldn't even be on the stage. He's number 11. He's got 1% in the polls, and how he got up here, there's far too many people. Anyway, you need this kind of thinking to bring our country back. And believe me, my temperament is very good, very calm, but we will be respected outside of this country. We are not respected now.
I kind of have to laugh when I think, sounds like a non-secretary. He was asked whether or not he would be capable and it would be in good hands to be in charge of the nuclear weapons, and all of a sudden there's a sideways attack at me. I think really there's a sophomore quality that is entertaining about Mr. Trump. My goodness, that happened in junior high. Are we not way above that? Would we not all be worried to have someone like that in charge of the nuclear arsenal?
Mr. Trump.
I never attacked him on his look, and believe me, there's plenty of subject matter right there.
We don't need an apprentice in the White House. We don't need an apprentice in the White House. We have one right now. He told us all the things we wanted to hear back in 2008. We don't know who you are or where you're going. We need someone who can actually get the job done. You can't take America into bankruptcy. That's what's wrong with the politicians who are watching right now. They think we can take it. It's about time people in America stand up and take note of this. If you want someone who can actually take on the special interests of Washington, we need someone who's going to stand up and fight for average Americans to put them back in charge of the government. I'm the one who's taking that on. I'll do that. If I were sitting at home